Understanding when a woman's no truly means no is a topic that delves deep into the complexities of gender dynamics, societal expectations, and personal experiences. It's a question that often leaves men puzzled and women frustrated. So, what makes this topic so intricate? To begin with, the concept of consent is paramount. In many cultures, women are socialized to be polite, accommodating, and nurturing. This can lead to situations where a woman might say no in a soft or indirect manner, which can be misinterpreted by men. For example, a woman might say, "I'm not sure," or "maybe another time," as a way of expressing her hesitance. Yet, from her perspective, this is a clear boundary. Herein lies a fundamental issue: the disparity in communication styles between genders. Men might interpret these statements as negotiable, while women see them as firm refusals. It's essential to recognize that the way women express their discomfort or disinterest can vary significantly. Some women may feel empowered to express a direct no, while others might struggle with it due to fear of conflict or rejection. This can lead to misunderstandings. Men, on the other hand, may be conditioned to see persistence as a sign of interest. This cultural backdrop complicates the dynamics of consent and can create confusion. Historically, women's voices have often been marginalized. In many societies, women have been taught to prioritize others' feelings over their own. This conditioning can lead to a reluctance to assert their boundaries firmly. When a woman finally does say no, it may come after a long internal struggle. It is essential for men to understand that a woman's no should be respected unequivocally, regardless of the manner in which it is expressed. Furthermore, societal myths about masculinity can also play a role in this confusion. Many men are raised with the belief that they must be assertive or aggressive in pursuing what they want, including romantic interests. This notion can create a disconnect when they encounter a woman's refusal. They may feel compelled to challenge or negotiate her no, believing that persistence is a sign of strength. Yet, this approach undermines the very essence of consent. To illustrate, consider a scenario where a man and woman are on a date. If she clearly articulates her disinterest in further physical intimacy, a respectful response would be to honor that boundary without question. However, if he responds with confusion or attempts to persuade her otherwise, it creates an uncomfortable situation. Such encounters highlight the importance of clear communication and mutual respect in navigating consent. Now, let's explore how cultural narratives can shape these interactions. Movies, television shows, and even literature often romanticize the idea of a man winning over a woman's no. This trope can lead to the belief that a woman's resistance is merely a challenge to be overcome. Such portrayals can perpetuate harmful stereotypes, making it crucial to critically examine the media we consume. Moreover, it's vital to acknowledge that not all men react the same way. Many men genuinely strive to understand and respect women's boundaries. They may feel just as confused by the nuances of consent as women do. This confusion can stem from a lack of education on the topic. Open discussions about consent, healthy relationships, and gender dynamics can help bridge this gap. Engaging men in conversations about women's experiences can foster empathy and understanding. For instance, asking open-ended questions such as, "How do you interpret a woman's no?" can lead to valuable insights. It encourages men to reflect on their perspectives and consider the feelings and experiences of women. It's also important to recognize that women's feelings about their own boundaries are influenced by their past experiences. A woman who has faced harassment or pressure in the past may be more likely to be cautious or indirect in her refusals. Understanding this context can help men respond with sensitivity and respect. Additionally, creating environments where women feel safe to express their boundaries is crucial. This can happen in various settings, such as workplaces, social gatherings, or romantic encounters. When women know their voices will be heard and respected, they are more likely to articulate their needs clearly. Another aspect to consider is how peer influence affects both genders. Men might feel pressured by their peers to act in ways that are not respectful of women's boundaries, while women might feel pressured to conform to societal expectations of being accommodating. Challenging these norms requires collective effort and ongoing dialogues about respect and consent. Ultimately, understanding when a woman's no is genuinely no requires a commitment to learning and growth from all parties involved. It necessitates an acknowledgement of the complexities of human interactions and the myriad of factors that influence how we communicate. So, how can we foster better understanding in these interactions? Firstly, promoting education surrounding consent and communication is vital. Workshops, discussions, and resources on gender dynamics can empower individuals. Secondly, encouraging open dialogue between men and women can help dispel myths and build empathy. In conclusion, the question of when a woman's no is truly no is layered and multifaceted. It requires a thoughtful examination of societal norms, communication styles, and personal experiences. By engaging in respectful conversations and fostering understanding, we can navigate these complexities together. We invite you to share your thoughts on this topic. How do you interpret a woman's no? Have you experienced confusion in these situations? Your insights could help shed light on this important discussion. For more engaging content like this, consider subscribing to our channel, Silk Masks. Thank you for joining us in this conversation.